Good evening and welcome to this edition of Newsleader on 6. Today is Tuesday, September 16th, 2014. I'm Jim Fuller.
And I'm Andrew Todd. In tonight's news, new paving projects are starting in Tullahoma this week. Tennessee sales tax collections were up last month. The Internal Revenue Service is warning taxpayers about a phone scam. The Get Fit Health Fair was held last Saturday, and we'll bring you highlights of the Manchester Patriots Day ceremonies. We'll have all these stories and more on tonight's Newsleader on 6.
When you're running late headed to that sporting event or horse show and hungry but need gas, you don't have to choose which to get. Just stop at any Quick Mart where gas prices are normal and the food is outstanding. Burgers, fries, salads, sub sandwiches, chicken strips, egg rolls, even pizza can be picked up while the gas is pumping. Stop by any Quick Mart today and not only save time, but enjoy some good cooking, southern hospitality, and prices you can live with.
Looking for a unique gift for someone special, or perhaps something just for yourself? Then you need to check out Grady Mac Denim Company, right here in the heart of Tullahoma. Grady Mac features the full line of men's and women's Lucky brand apparel. Stop in and check out our denim production line. Grady Mac offers a full line of outdoor sporting apparel and much more. And check out our custom fly fishing equipment, fine art, and signed sports memorabilia. There's something for everyone at Grady Mac Denim Company, the most unique store in Tullahoma.
Come to Jim Oliver's Smokehouse in beautiful Mont Eagle, Tennessee, your mountain getaway destination. Stay in one of our 21 log and timber frame cabins. Enjoy the romantic fireplace and jacuzzi tub. Get more information and book a reservation at thesmokehouse.com.
Welcome back. The City of Tullahoma has started the first phase of several road improvement projects in the city. Rogers Group yesterday began paving roads which will be funded under the Federal Surface Transportation Program. The streets that will be resurfaced include Veterans Boulevard, Marbury Road from Veterans Drive to the 600 block of Marbury Road, East Lincoln Street from Washington to Cobb Road, and West Lincoln Street from Cedar Lane to the bridge over Blue Creek. Director of Public Works Wayne Limbaugh said, quote, "We ask the community to be patient with the contractor's crews while they are working. The contract allows the Rogers Group 75 days." End quote. Signs will be posted during this construction and temporary lane closures may be required. Expect delays and seek alternate routes. Motorists should also be aware of the reduced lanes and watch out for the workers in the construction zone and exercise caution and should always obey reduced speed limits in work zones regardless of any lane closures activity. Questions concerning these paving projects should be directed to Wayne Limbaugh at Public Works. His phone number is 931-454-1768.
The state Supreme Court has named Governor Bill Haslam's top legal advisor, Herbert Slattery, as Tennessee's next Attorney General. The state's highest court made the appointment Monday in the aftermath of a conservative campaign to oust 3 Democratic justices who make up a majority of the 5-member bench. Tennessee is the only state in the country where the High Court names the Attorney General. Slattery was selected among 6 finalists who included incumbent Bob Cooper, State Senator Doug Overby, Courts Administrator Bill Young, and private attorneys Gino Bulso of Nashville and Mark Folks of Johnson City. Chief Justice Sharon Lee had touted what she called a commitment of a transparent process for selecting the Attorney General, though only initial interviews were conducted in public.
Tennessee revenue collections exceeded budgeted estimates for the first month of the state's fiscal year. Finance and Administration Commissioner Larry Martin reported that overall August revenues were $870 million, which is $31 million above collections a year ago. Martin said, quote, "Sales tax collected by retailers in July grew 6.73%, the largest month-over-month growth we have experienced in the past 27 months. Corporate tax collections grew by 9.25%, but were still slightly under budgeted expectations. All other taxes taken as a group had negative growth of 5.33%, but were $6.1 million above the budgeted estimate for August. While we are encouraged by the August numbers, we continue to be concerned about the relatively slow economic recovery in Tennessee. It is important for us to maintain our close control on state spending and to carefully monitor revenue trends," end quote. On an accrual basis, August is the first month in the 2014-2015 fiscal year.
The Internal Revenue Service says taxpayers need to be vigilant as phone scams continue to be prevalent. The most recent figures show at least 90,000 complaints have been filed about scammers who often claim to be with the IRS and usually demand money. About 1,000 victims have lost an estimated $5 million. IRS spokesman Dan Boone said, quote, "Be suspicious of anyone who calls you demanding your money or your private information. These con artists can sound very convincing and will probably try to intimidate you into giving them what they want," end quote. Boone added that the scammers may know a lot about you and will alter the caller ID to make it look like the IRS is calling you. Boone said scammers use fake names and bogus IRS badge numbers. If a caller doesn't answer, the scammers may leave an urgent callback request. Boone reminds taxpayers that the IRS will never call you about taxes you owe without first mailing you an official notice, demand that you pay taxes without giving you the chance to question or appeal the amount they say you owe, require you to use a certain payment method for your taxes, such as a prepaid debit card, ask for credit or debit card numbers over the phone, or threaten to bring in local police or other law enforcement to have you arrested for not paying. If you get a phone call and you know you owe money or may owe money, call the IRS at 1-800-829-1040 to talk about your payment options. You may also be able to set up a payment plan online at irs.gov. If you know you don't owe taxes or have no reason to believe that you do, report the call to TIGTA at 1-800-366-4484 or at www.tigta.gov. The IRS also wants to remind taxpayers it does not use unsolicited email, text messages, or any social media to discuss personal tax issues.
Stay with us. We'll be back in a moment with more Newsleader on 6.
Are you a shoeanista with no place local to find your style? Well, now you don't have to travel any further than Bren's Shoe Boutique, located at the Village on Jackson, 1940 North Jackson Street, Suite 120 in Tullahoma. From funky to formal, you can find the fit and style that will make you smile at Bren's. A shoeanista herself, owner Brenda Kemp offers brands like Rocket Dog, Jessica Simpson, Mia, Nine West, J. Renee, Bandolino, and more. Want that accessory splash that none of your friends have? Bren's offers a selection of one-of-a-kind handbags and jewelry with just the right bling. So if your shoe selection doesn't stack up, find what you've been looking for at a price you can afford at Bren's Shoe Boutique, now open in Tullahoma.
Don't risk losing the Social Security disability benefits you have earned. I'm Russell Hedges with Moore & Hedges, attorneys at law. I bring over 25 years of experience and dedication to your case. My Social Security team will walk you through the process. We can increase your chances of winning and maximize the benefits due to you. If we do not win, you will not owe us a fee. Call me, Russell Hedges, with Moore & Hedges, attorneys at law, for maximum returns and minimum concerns.
I'm Philip Bourne, Stanley McNabb Detail Shop Manager. Here are a few things our customers have to say about our service.
I always recommend Stanley McNabb Detail Shop to all of my friends. I'm always so impressed by how quickly they can return your vehicle back to you. It's always spotless, and I'm always very impressed.
Spotless, clean. I was really amazed.
It looks like a brand new car when I get it back.
We have several different packages and individual services to get your vehicle looking like new again. We're located just behind Stanley McNabb Chevrolet dealership. Call today, schedule an appointment, and see what the difference our detail can make.
Welcome back. The Get Fit Tullahoma Health Fair was this Saturday at Northgate Mall. Jim checked it out and brings us this video.
So come forward. This is the Walk Tullahoma 2014 Pedometer Challenge winners. I'm going to go ahead and announce the bronze winner with over 1 million steps. And that would be Nancy Fuller. Nancy Fuller walked 1,020,900 steps. Come on up here. Turn around. I have a certificate for you and some prizes.
1, 2, 3. Thank you.
All right. Give her a. She's won some free Chick-fil-A. They have very healthy fruit plates there. And I have a certificate. And let me go get the rest of the crowd. Hold the microphone and say a few words.
Don't think I have anything to say, but it was fun.
Second place winner with 1,200,000 steps is Becky Jackson. Come on up, Becky. You have won a pair of Clayton shoes, a t-shirt, and a certificate. Congratulations. And let me hold the microphone and tell us what kept you walking.
I've walked for hundreds of years. My mother probably is my inspiration. She's 91 and still walks 2 miles a day.
Silver medal. All right, on three. 1, 2, 3. Let me get one more. 1, 2, 3.
Gold medal pedometer champion with 1,427,000 steps, Donald Young. Is Donald Young here with us today? I'm afraid he may not be here, but we want to congratulate Donald Young with over a million steps.
More Newsleader on 6 is coming up right after this.
Grill 'em at Gillum's, Tullahoma.
The highest standard of excellence requires dedication and commitment. It's established over time. You know when you see it. You know when you feel it. There's a standard of excellence in healthcare. It's the Joint Commission Gold Seal of Approval. In 2003, Life Care Center of Tullahoma voluntarily achieved this accreditation and maintains it still today. Life Care, meeting a higher standard because residents matter most.
Welcome back. The American Legion Riders, Sons of the American Legion, and American Legion Auxiliary honored first responders last Thursday at the Manchester Patriots Day ceremony. Let's watch as the awards were presented.
If you remembered like I do, the last time I was in a government building was on 9/11 about 13 years ago, waiting to do my duty as a jurist. But it's kind of scary when you find that out, sitting there and then seeing it on the screen inside there, watching the buildings go down and the planes come in and crash. You know, I have a father that's been 79 years old, been serving as a fireman for about 45 years, so I know where these guys go. I've seen it firsthand through my dad. It's his service. And he's still fighting. He's still driving trucks and for the fire department, and also as an EMT. So respect to the firemen, policemen. We're there for you. We got your back. You know, all of us riders, we got your back. Military, whatever you need for us to do, we'll be glad to help you. George, you know that. This year, the recipient, I got the privilege of presenting this award to a volunteer from Hillsborough Fire Department. This gentleman has been with them for 15 years. He is the department's assistant chief and has held that position for 7 years. The gentleman's name is Richard Carter. It says when Richie is not busy serving his community, he enjoys spending time hunting, fishing, and spending time with his wife Melissa and daughters Abigail and Charlotte. Will Richie come forward, please? Thank you.
Thank you, Larry. The next presentation will be made by the Sons of American Legion Squadron, Mr. Darrell Edwards.
Jamie Harmon. I have the honor of presenting Jamie Harmon with a plaque here for Patriots Day. Jamie, he's a resident of Coffee County, born and raised in Summitville, has been a dedicated volunteer firefighter, serving and protecting and involved in the community for over 14 years. He now carries the responsibility of the assistant chief of Summitville Volunteer Fire Department. He enjoys helping others. It's my honor to present this plaque to him, which reads, Patriots Day, Patriot of the Year, presented to Jamie Harmon, Summitville Fire Department for the selfless dedication to duty for all of Coffee County. And the Sons of the American Legion, 078, 2014.
Volunteer Fire Department on November the 20th of 2012. He graduated from Coffee County High School. He has attended 2 years of college at MTSU. He wanted to follow in his footsteps of his grandfather, great-grandfather, and uncle. He has taken the duties of becoming a fireman very seriously. He has attended numerous training classes as a first responder, emergency vehicle operations class, and fire stream class. He is currently enrolled in a 10-week fire academy class at TFACA and is interested in pursuing a career in firefighting. He recently acquired a reserve position on Manchester Fire Department and hopes to receive a full-time position after finishing the fire academy. The American Legion Auxiliary of Manchester is proud to present our 2014 plaque to Dylan M. Harris, which is in firefighting school this week, so Wayne Rigney will accept his plaque.
And And we'll have more from the Manchester Patriots Day when we come back after these messages.
The Russell Barnett Automotive family has come up with a new challenge. Purchase a car from one of our 5 locations: Russell Barnett Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, GMC, and Ford of Winchester, or Russell Barnett Ford and Kia of Tullahoma, and we will donate $100 to the ALS Foundation or Parkinson's Foundation. The Parkinson's Foundation is a pie in the face. The ALS Foundation is a Ice Bucket Challenge. Come on down to Russell Barnett Automotive family.
All right, the cat's out of the bag at Carroll Street Liquor in Tullahoma. Now you know where to go if you're planning a get-together and want the ideal wine or spirit. Party planning can be stressful, but at Carroll Street Liquor you'll find everything you need. Mixers, gift sets, and all of your favorite spirit brands. So if you're feeling the pressure to pull off the ideal party, come to Carroll Street Liquor and select among the seemingly endless supply of wines, spirits, gift sets, and more. Your perfect party, it's in the bag with Carroll Street Liquors.
When your family suffers the loss of a loved one, the caring and compassionate staff at Tullahoma Funeral Home and Coffee County Funeral Chapel are standing by to assist you in every way possible. We are proud to support local industry and offer only Batesville caskets. Many funeral homes don't own or operate a crematory. We utilize the only crematory in Coffee County. Your loved one never leaves Coffee County. We can accommodate any need and any budget. Consider our complete pre-need service to remove this burden from your family during their time of grief. Lock in today's low costs and protect from inflation. Tullahoma Funeral Home and Coffee County Funeral Chapel. Our family caring for your family.
Welcome back. Tullahoma American Legion Commander Benny Garrick recognized Tullahoma area first responders with the Patriot of the Year award at the recent Manchester Patriots Day ceremony.
My name is Benny Garrick, and I'm commander of the American Legion Post 43, Memorial 39 in Tullahoma, Tennessee. Proud to be involved in this ceremony today. I think of the famous dates in history, such as December 43 when Pearl Harbor got bombed. I don't remember that day, I wasn't around then. But I remember November 1963, exactly where I was when it was announced that John F. Kennedy had been killed. And I remember exactly where I was on 9/11. Those are days we'll never forget. Our first award is the Patriot Award, and it's to Paul McCallum II. Paul is a member of the Hickerson Station Volunteer Fire Department. He has been with them for over 3 years. He also works at the Arnold Air Force Base as a guest service representative, and he works at Sonic as a cook in his spare time. He's also a reserve firefighter for the Tullahoma Fire Department. He's trying to go full-time with them. He enjoys fishing, boating on the lake, and target shooting. He was born in Stuart, Florida, and now resides in Tullahoma. Our next award goes to Policeman of the Year, Sergeant George Marsh. He's been with the Tullahoma Police Department for 10 years. He's currently assigned to the Patrol Division as the Midnight Shift Supervisor. Midnight Shift Sergeant, excuse me. Sergeant Marsh has been in law enforcement for over 23 years, having served at Bedford County Sheriff's Office, Sheriff, Shelbyville Police Department prior to his employment with the Tullahoma Police Department. Prior to the sergeant's law enforcement service, he was on active duty in the United States Marine Corps. Upon receiving his honorable discharge after 4 years of service, he began his distinguished career serving his community. Throughout his career, Marsh has performed in a manner that resulted in increased levels of responsibility and promotional opportunities. In addition to his patrol responsibilities, Sergeant Marsh is a certified law enforcement instructor in the areas of emergency vehicle operation and radar operations. He is also designated Department Field Training Officer responsible for the training, mentoring, and evaluation of new employees. Sergeant Marsh demonstrates selfless service to the community, knowledge of the department procedures, and a desire to make an impact in others' lives. Sergeant Marsh is married and resides in Bedford County. Sergeant Marsh. And for our award for the Firefighter of the Year, a longtime friend of mine, Lieutenant Rodney Bell, says retired, but he's still on reserve. He began his career in '73 and retired in 40 years. He was a great example of a dedicated employee to the city and its citizens. He was always ready to work forward and early for his shift. He often filled in on extra shifts and was willing to do whatever it took to get the job done. Rodney is a man of few words, but when he said something, it was worth hearing. I'm very proud to select Rodney to be Firefighter of the Year for the Tullahoma Fire Department. Rodney.
And we'll have more video from that Patriots Day ceremony on Thursday's Newsleader. Don't forget to tune into this week's Living Show tonight at 6:30 p.m., Thursday morning at 9 a.m., and Thursday, Friday, and Saturday evenings at 6:30 p.m. This week's guests include new Coffee County Mayor Gary Cordell, who will tell us about what's coming up in Coffee County's plans. We'll have a representative from Manchester's Old Timers Day Festival that's coming up, and the Tullahoma Animal Shelter will send Jeremy by with September's Dog of the Month. We'll have all that and more on this week's Living.
We'll be right back with your weather forecast right after these messages.
The Russell Barnett Automotive family has come up with a new challenge. Purchase a car from one of our 5 locations: Russell Barnett Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, GMC, and Ford of Winchester, or Russell Barnett Ford and Kia of Tullahoma, and we will donate $100 to the ALS Foundation or Parkinson's Foundation. The Parkinson's Foundation is a pie in the face. The ALS Foundation is a Ice Bucket Challenge. Come on down to Russell Barnett Automotive family.
We're losing it, Doctor.
Not on my shift. Quickly, brush. Roller.
What a transformation. It's gonna be okay.
Okay, nothing.
At Paintworks of Tullahoma, we specialize in domestic emergencies with Martin Senior Paints. You can be the paint doctor too when you treat your home with Martin Senior interior and exterior finishes.
Doctor, we've got another one.
Got you covered.
Paintworks of Tullahoma. Come see the paint doctor, Stat.
Welcome back. We'll take a look at your weather forecast at this time, starting with your weather history on this day. Our record high was in 1931 at 95 degrees. The record low was in 1961 at 42 degrees. The average high on this day is 81, and the average low is 59. Tonight, look for partly cloudy weather in your forecast with a low of around 56. On Wednesday, mostly sunny weather in your forecast with a high of 78 and a low of 55. And on Thursday, mostly sunny weather expected with a high of 79 and a low of 57. And that's our Newsleader report for this evening. We invite you to join us each Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 6, 8, and 10 for Newsleader on 6. You have a good evening.
Have a great evening.